What up? It's your boy BP, aka Country, and I'm here today to go over a few things that I can show y'all how to do some time stretching and also some chopping of your samples that you're taking into MPC. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Right here, I got a sample already loaded up. That's already at 90 BPM, if I'm not correct. So let's check. Let me go to my MPC key and check it real quick. It's, that sample right there is at 90 BPM. What we're going to do is stretch it to the BPM of what's in MPC right here, the fit 120. With that being said, we're going to go to time stretch right here. When you're stretching the sample, you're always going to go to time stretch in the functions tab right here. So where function is at time stretch, and I already had this pre um, set where I've already done this before, but the number of beats is 32. In a 4/4 time signature, there are 4 beats, okay, per bar. So in this sample right here, let's just play it real quick and count them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 8, 9, 30, 31, 32. So there's 32 beats in that whole sample. So time stretch, the original tempo is 90, and you got 32 beats inside of that 90 BPM. The new tempo that you're going to is 120. So we push this up to 120. At 120, then we're going to push do it, and it's going to process that sample and time stretch that whole sample to be 120. Now you want to take seamless loops when you're processing your samples. So let's listen to the sample real quick. There you go. And now that sample is all the way at 120 BPM. Now, we're going to go and take this sample back, time stretch it back to 90 BPM, since that's the original that I had it at 90 BPM right there from 120, 32 beats per minute. Let's do it. So now this is back at 90. You've pretty much got the basics of time stretching. Account for now that again you want to know the original tempo or the original BPM of your sample, and you want to know the BPM that you're at right now or want to stretch the sample to. So with that being said, I stretched it back down to 90 BPM because that is the original tempo of this song that I have pre-made. So right now, instead of time stretching, we're going to go to chopping. Now you want to go to chop. So here is you chopping the sample. This is your first add a slice right here. So you're going to hit that first pad and then every consecutive pad afterwards in manual chop mode right here. In manual chop mode. So let me go to my MPC Key 61 and chop this up real quick. I'm not going to chop it up to every beat because there are some phrases in the middle of this sample right here that I do not want to cut up. Reason being is if I cut those phrases up, then I have to be perfect when I slice my sample. So with that, or when I actually execute the sample, I have to be perfect. So um, let me go ahead and slice this sample right here, and we'll see what we got. All right, check it out. Now here's at the beginning right here. Let's go to chop. So here it is. Now, since I got those samples like I want them, I want to go to non-destructive convert. From manual right here, I want to hit the new program to take all these slices to a new non-destructive slice program. So I'm going to hit do it, and it automatically gives me these slices right here when I go to home. That was a manual chop that I just did. You also got your threshold that you can take your threshold and put it up or down according to how many that you want right there. So you got your regions, which is perfect if you can your sample being in a seamless loop. If you have a seamless loop for your regions, then my gosh, this is one of the best ways to chop your sample up because it's going to catch it at the right time every time. So there's that right there. So it's off of the regions right there. Let's go back. This is your BPM, which in a way is kind of like regions. It's 16. I can go to 32nd right here. And you got the same thing as your regions right there that you just had. BPM works off the particular BPM that is automatically calculating your sample on BPM, by the way. MPC is a lot smarter than it used to be, so now it calculates your sample and chops according to the BPM of that sample. So yeah, man, there is how you chop up a sample according to manual, according to regions, according to threshold, and according to BPM. You get to chop up your samples in any one of those ways. I usually use manual just because I like my samples chopped up in a particular place. But anyway, we learned how to chop some samples today and stretch some samples a little bit. And man, I hope y'all stay tuned to me, man. We're going to learn a lot of things about audio in general. We're going to learn just the simple elementary things to start out with so that you will have the knowledge to be able to do this stuff your own. It's your boy BP, and you have been tuned in to the Country Cooking. and I'll catch y'all the next time. I'm out.